Good evening, Mr. Mayor and council members. My name is Israel Herskowitz, and I'm a member of the board of the Stonegate Condominium Association. I'm going to go off record. I'm going to go off my notes for a couple seconds and just say I've lived at Stonegate for almost, next month will be 25 years. So I think I know the neighborhood well. This has been a very difficult 5.5 years for our unit owners. We've, with this application, but we, at the urging, and there's been a lot of miscommunication out there that I read in the media, and I think it should be brought. I know the council people know, but I think the people here should realize that at the urging of our former attorney, we requested intervenor status. It wasn't easy to get from the federal judge, but he said, if there's going to be a settlement, you want to be part of it. And he gave me also some good advice. Eventually, something's going to be built on that property. Madany owns the property. So we pursued the intervenor status. It was very costly to our association, but I'm glad we did, because we were able to participate in the settlement agreement. And Stonegate wasn't. Frankly, I'm hurt with some of the stuff I read in the media that we were bribed and we were cut special deals. We weren't hardly nothing at all. And we went more, and we went out and we got the no amplification from the on the property, which wasn't in the original settlement agreement. That benefits not only Stonegate, all the neighbors. And excuse me to anybody who says that it won't be upheld. We have our own counsel from a major Connecticut law firm, and he has assured me that it's going to be ironclad. So there are no deals. We weren't cut any special deals, and the other neighbors could have had that opportunity to be intervenor, but they chose not to. Well, why don't you get an attorney and discuss the issue? Our association bared the brunt of the fight this for the last 5.5 years. We're 32 unit owners. We're people of modest means. We're people on fixed income, and it's been a very difficult fight. And we received only one neighbor gave us $200. Now, I'm going off record. I want to say, I think Norwalk's very lucky to have Mario Coppola as its corporation counsel. No, you know, it would be easy just to not settle and blame it on Moshe and Bob Mattson, but he had the political courage, and that's rare in today's world. From government officials to make the difficult choices, because this thing is not going away. If Almonte loses, they're just going to reapply tomorrow, and we're going to have to go through another 5 or 6 years. And we sat down with the city's attorneys, and we were briefed, and with our own counsel, and we made a risk decision that it's probably a significant risk that the city could lose this lawsuit. And why is that? Because Norwalk has antiquated zoning regulations. There's something wrong in the regulations when you can put a 20,000 plus square foot institutionalized building on an 1.5 acre lot and be within all the zoning regulations. And if there's anything, once the ink is dried on this settlement, modernize the zoning regulations. Don't let this happen to another neighborhood like it's happening here. the city is in a rock and a hard place with the Arlupia law. It essentially negates, I'm not an attorney, but it essentially negates state of Connecticut and the city of Norwalk land use and zoning regulations. And this is what this case is all about, Arlupia.
Yeah, you're at 5.5 minutes, sir.
Okay. Well, and the other issue besides the Arlupia hurdle is the fact that the U.S. Attorney and the Justice Department Civil Rights Division wants a settlement, or they're going to intervene in the case. This doesn't spell success for the city. So we came down to the issue, something's going to be built, and we wanted to participate in the settlement, and what could we live with that we could coexist with Madany. We got the no amplification, the no call to prayer. We got more screening, and again, Mr. Coppola listened to us. He wanted to pave over the whole parking lot so we could get some more parking. And we said, no, we want some screening for this and landscaping in front of the property. No parking on North Taylor and Philo Street. No certificate of occupancy until all the parking is completed. The traffic calming measures, which I'm still concerned about, but hopefully it will have a positive impact on the neighborhood. And yes, a contribution toward the gate. It's minimal to Stonegate. What we've spent on legal fees, we could have bought 5 gates. And we're probably going to spend twice as much to complete the gate. And we feel that it would just prevent people who are not familiar with the mosque visitors from coming in and parking in our parking space. Again, I wish the building was smaller, but it is what it is, and I know the Corporation Council did his best to try to minimize the size and increase the parking. Thank you.